Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Piper Jasmine and we're gonna do a little get ready with me for my internship. Okay, it's currently 7:16, so I have about 45 minutes to get ready. We have a shuttle that picks us up at 8:15. Oh my gosh, I have not filmed in so long and I'm low-key very annoyed that I couldn't finish all of my videos before I left. I had so many things going on, so it's been kind of frustrating, but I'm trying to give myself a little grace because I know I can only do so much. But it's Friday. It's Friday, June 28th, and I officially have like 7 days left of my internship. If you guys are new to my channel and don't know, I am a rising second year and I am in a whole different state, completing an away rotation in dermatology, and I have been here for almost a month, almost 4 weeks. I think it's been like 3 weeks now. Next week is our 4th week. We're about to enter our 4th week, so I just wanted to take some time to kind of catch you all up on my internship and how it's been going. I did like a first day get ready with me, and I'm still debating if I want to edit it and upload it because I don't think I really liked the video. I didn't really talk in the video because I was like running a little late, and so if I do, it's probably just a voiceover of how I do my makeup or like, you know, more professional things. But yeah, so basically like the flow of my internship, it's an away rotation. So an away rotation is basically, you know, going away to do a rotation, and a rotation is basically like, I don't even know how to describe it. I might have to put in like an actual definition. For me, as a rising second year, I obviously haven't gotten that much of clinical experience. Well, I'm lying. Like, you have to have a little bit of clinical experience getting me into medical school. So this isn't my first time in the clinic. The way rotations, like how it works, like you're a visiting student in this program of, you know, the specialty you're doing your away rotation. And so for me, I've been shadowing because I'm a rising second year student, and typically like how med school works, your 3rd years when you start your rotation in like primary care stuff. So my 3rd year, I'll be doing rotations like at my home school in like internal medicine, peds, medicine, OB. So how that typically works is like you're able to kind of see the patients first, and this varies by program, but from what I've observed throughout my time like doing medicine and shadowing and encountering some medical students, the way it works, you go in, this is when you can like start going in by yourself as a medical student, talking to patients, understanding how to take like patient histories, problem, family history, how to start charting and taking progress notes and stuff like that. This is typically when you will get like access to Epic, which is the database to kind of see all of that and whatnot. So that's typically how it works. Like I said, here, since I'm a rising second year, I've honestly been able to do a good mixture of things, which I really appreciate. You know, for little simple cases, I have been able to go, you know, the history of stuff, family history, past medical history, chief complaint and stuff like that. Kind of once you do that in 3rd year, you practice presenting as well to the attending or to the resident, however that program works. And I'm sorry, like my allergies are literally awful here, but they have been kind enough to like let me kind of get that practice, and it has been like, I'm a perfectionist, and because I haven't like been trained yet on how to do it, like it does make me a little nervous to do it. So sometimes I do opt with like, can I just sit back and watch you guys, because I don't want to do it badly. And not that it's serious, like as a rising second year, these sort of things aren't as serious as opposed to me, you know, like if I was an actual 4th or 3rd year student actually doing the rotation, like they understand that I haven't gotten there yet. I don't put a lot of pressure on me, I just naturally put a lot of pressure on myself. So like lately, I've kind of just been like, I've been making sure that I'm being more conscious and like observing in the process of how they do it and like how they present and stuff like that. Just really using it as a learning opportunity. Yeah, but what I've realized so far, if you don't know, I've been kind of stuck between derm and anesthesia, and I have fallen in love with dermatology here. I'm not gonna lie. I've fallen in love with the specialty, and I've also fallen in love with the program here. Like, I think the program here is amazing. Like, all the doctors here, like from the attendings, from the chiefs to the residents, they're all amazing. They're all so smart, and they are all just so nice and welcoming. Like, I absolutely love the program where I'm at, and I'm so thankful that I've been able to experience this. I'm just like I've been letting my concealer dry lately. I don't know why, I've just been doing that. My home school doesn't have a dermatology department, so this has really been the first time that I've been able to get a really nice, not even a really nice, like any clinical experience in dermatology. And like the way, like I just feel like, honestly, like being Black and stuff, you kind of feel like that you don't have to worry about a whole bunch of different skin conditions. And you know, I think I used to say on my channel, or like answer comments or whatever, that you know, I would definitely be interested in cosmetics derm, because you know, I became interested in derm in med school because of histology, and I loved the unit that we were learning about skin and like connective tissue diseases and stuff like that. Sorry, now that I'm doing my eyebrows, I gotta concentrate. Even though I've been doing them what's the term, pretty light. So I've always had an interest in derm because of those reasons. But like being Black, and I'm not even trying to say this from a racist or like a colorist standpoint, more just like talking about the lack of awareness that I've had with skin issues in the Black community. And you know, I don't think I was really raised going to the dermatologist once a year. Like obviously we went whenever there were issues. Like it's not like I've never been to the dermatologist. Like, and I've had really important experiences with the dermatologist as well, because I used to be very self-conscious like back in high school and like early college with wearing bikinis and stuff, because I have very bad scarring from like ingrowns and using products like Nair on my stomach. And I was just always very self-conscious about my skin, and I've never been to a Black dermatologist, so I feel like too I had kind of just given up with finding like the proper care with my skin issues, because I'm not sure why my mom didn't take me to a Black dermatologist. Maybe there weren't any in the area at the time, like growing up, because there's not a lot of Black dermatologists, like if you guys don't know. So then I also once in college, I had a tumor in my breast, and luckily it was benign, but I went to the dermatologist for that and they removed it. And I'm kind of glad that they kind of like took that proper care with me and making sure they diagnosed it and didn't just, you know, say on a whim, like it's whatever, like they biopsied it and whatever, because they thought it looked strange and they just wanted to make sure. And breast cancer runs in my family. Yeah, and then I also I'm breaking out in hives right now, but you can't even see it. I was in a 4-car accident like my sophomore year. And can you see it a little? Like it's right here. And I had 3rd-degree burns. 2nd degree, third. I literally think it's 3rd degree. I can't remember. But 3rd degree sounds pretty serious, so it might have been 2nd degree burns. I don't remember. And I was in awe of how my skin healed, because like, can I even put those pictures on my video, or would it be too graphic? I literally never thought that my skin would heal. I was bandaging my arm for months, and it got infected like literally 3-4 times, to the point that it was oozing through my clothes, oozing like on all over my bed. And when I say oozing, like it was infected, so like pus, like it was staining my clothes yellow, staining my sheets yellow. And everywhere I went, I had to wear that bandage, like homecoming, football games, to class, to parties. Like I couldn't go anywhere without wearing that bandage. It was infected all the time. It was oozing pus, and yeah. And I was just like kind of in awe of how my skin has healed. I'll put in another picture because you guys couldn't really see it on camera. And it healed very nicely. Like the scar is so like not even visible, but it was honestly so bad my family thought they were gonna have to send me the plastics. Like it was bad. I thought I was going to lose my arm. That's how terrified I was, because it was constantly infected. Like I thought it was never gonna get better. I would cry. And so literally, like I just learned like how much like skin is important, because it's the first thing that people see when they see you, you know. So like this away they go in with a brush. Like I'm tweaking right now. This rotation has literally given me such a greater appreciation for dermatologists. Like they do a lot more than just seeing eczema, because I would joke around like all they do is see eczema. Like what other skin conditions are there? I've learned so much here. And I love that I'm at like an academic institution too, because everyone has just been teaching me, and I'm so grateful for it, because I feel like, you know, as a medical student, when you're in these situations, when you're shadowing or, you know, like doing a rotation, you kind of feel annoying with all the questions that you ask. But because I feel like that I'm specifically at an academic institution, like they love questions, and I never once have felt like stupid for asking so many questions, or stupid for asking a question in general. I've never had someone be like, look that up, like, you know what I mean? Like they are here to teach, and I just appreciate that so much, because I have learned about so many skin conditions, so many different type of medicines, so many like interconnections between other diseases and like skin. And literally this week I learned that even a past infection of TB, like you could have TB years ago, and there could be skin lesions present on you because of that like TB antibodies in your system and stuff like that. So I love it, and I'm just super thankful to be in this experience. It's been great. Like I'm very glad that I did it, because you guys know me. I am what you call a creature of habit, and not gonna lie, you know, this has been a very different situation for me. You guys followed me in college, you know what my college life was like, you know what my college dorm was like, and just my college experience. And you know, obviously I went to a very big like SEC school, so some of the resources at those big SEC schools that can bring in tons of money from sports, like you probably just have better things in general. Living situation, it has tested me on numerous occasions, and I did not think that I was gonna make it at a certain point, because we were here, there was a heat wave last week, and we did not have any AC for like a week. No AC, and it's like 95 degrees outside. No AC. I was like, what? Like, how is this even legal? And it wasn't the program's fault. Like, I don't know. Like, I used to work for housing, which, as you may know, I worked for housing in undergrad for like literally 3 years. So I know how things are supposed to work in the housing department. Like, some things are probably universal because of campus safety and all of that. And it's just like the campus never told us that the AC was out. And I was waking up every night with my pajamas soaked because I was sweating in my sleep. That's how bad it was. And then I was waking up with heat rashes, and like it was just bad. Like I did not think that I was gonna survive here. And I was like to my mom, like, I literally don't know if I can do this, because this has also been like, I am an anxious person, and once I'm kind of out of my comfort zone, I'm like, I get scared and I get very uncomfortable. And I feel like a living situation, like after a long day, because we were in the clinic 8 to 5 p.m. 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And so wherever you're staying, like that's kind of a place for you to wind down after a very long day. When you're uncomfortable, it just makes it so much harder. And the Wi-Fi here is awful. And so I'm still doing research back home in Atlanta. So it's very hard to get things done too, because the Wi-Fi here is bad. and I can't just use my service. And I have Verizon, like I have that good shit. I can't just use my service because my phone is on SOS in this building. So like when I have to make phone calls and stuff for my research, sometimes I can't and the call fails because like there's no service up here. So that kind of makes it more difficult because, you know, it's affecting other things that I like, my other responsibilities, and that's not even to complain. Like that's my job. Literally I get paid. So that has been kind of frustrating. Talk about all the things that have been bad, but that would be like its own little video. So we're not gonna do that. But I'm very proud of myself for making it this far and almost being done, because I literally did not think that I would be able to do it. Time here, I literally feel like that I found my specialty, which is Mohs surgery. I've never heard of Mohs until I got here, ever. I knew what skin cancer was. I've heard of melanoma. I'm not gonna lie though, I didn't think that melanoma or like skin, okay, I don't think that I knew the difference between basal cell carcinoma and melanoma, and I don't think that I had ever heard of squamous cell carcinoma until I was here. And I think that I kind of thought that melanoma and basal cell carcinoma were like synonyms. Like that was like the fancier term for melanoma. I didn't think they were separate things. So I was able to kind of like understand that a little bit more. And basically, and I didn't think that it was like super common. I don't know what I thought. I thought it was just something you kind of got if you were like really unlucky. But this experience has taught me that basal cell, like the carcinomas, they're pretty common. They're pretty common, especially in certain like ethnic groups. And Mohs surgery is a surgery to get rid of skin cancer. Like it's an excisional surgery where like it's all inpatient under local anesthesia, and it's like minor surgery in cutting out the skin cancer, literally. You guys, that the first time I shadowed in Mohs, I fell in love. Like I have not been able to shut up about Mohs since I've been here. And I don't know, it like just makes me very excited for like my future, because it's the first time that I've seen a specialty, and I was like I just like the passion, I can't even explain it. Like I literally fell in love. Like that is how I would explain it. Like I don't see myself doing anything else than being a Mohs surgeon now. Like it is like the most rewarding, inspiring, and just coolest thing ever. And I feel like the thought of taking out someone's skin cancer, it's just like the most amazing and beautiful thing. Like you are physically taking out someone's cancer, and Mohs has like a 99% rate of like being successful and like taking out the cancer. It's all inpatient. And if you know me, I was not a fan. And if you watched like my first year of medical school and like surviving medical school series, you know, I was not a huge fan of gross anatomy and all of that. And I was always kind of like, yeah, I don't want to be a surgeon. Like I always knew that I did not want to be in someone's stomach. I did not want to be in someone's heart. That just wasn't for me. But Mohs is so completely minor. Like I think the first case that I saw was an excision in the supraclavicle region. I will never forget my first case of Mohs, you guys. I walk in and I see the internal jugular vein just like pulsing. It was the prettiest image of the internal jugular vein because the skin cancer had gone like that deep and stuff like that. and it was literally so beautiful. Like for some people that could have been like scary because it's like one nick. You would have just probably killed the patient. But to me, it was like the most beautiful sight ever. And that image is literally engraved in my mind. That internal jugular, like, and the patient was awake like the whole time in Mohs. And it was like, I don't know, you guys. It was just the most beautiful thing ever. And I know that sounds kind of crazy, kind of weird, but it's so beautiful. And they do like, and it's such a, it low-key is a blend with like plastics and stuff like that. And I had no idea that they did this in dermatology. I've never heard of skin cancer. I guess I would have just thought that maybe people go and see like oncologists. What time is it? That people go and see oncologists whenever they have like skin cancer. But no. They go to a Mohs surgeon who's a dermatologist. They did a Mohs fellowship. Even though I heard that some dermatologists, they do Mohs without a fellowship. But I think you're supposed to do a fellowship basically to get like all the training. But they do like skin graft and like skin flaps. And I saw a reconstruction of the nose after a Mohs surgery. Like the skin cancer was out here and all the way there. And they had to reconstruct the nostril using skin here and here. And it was, y'all, I am in a trance every time. Like I learn about Mohs, and every time I see Mohs, like it is the most so beautiful. Like when I'm there, I'm watching every single stitch, every single process. I find it so amazing. And it also has a little involvement of histology, because once you cut the cancer out, you know, you prepare some slides, look at the histo under the microscope to see if you see any more cancer. So that's why right then and there, like patients are able to know they got rid of all the cancer. And it's literally amazing. Like never felt like this about a specialty before. And I have shadowed so many specialties. I've shadowed OB, internal medicine, family medicine, pediatrics, what's it called, forensic medicine. This is like the first time that and I've shadowed anesthesiology. I don't even think, like, I did not get the same type of feeling with anesthesia. Like I still definitely like anesthesia, but I definitely did not get the same sort of passion that I have for Mohs and dermatology. I don't want to just say both because dermatology is so cool too, but my eye is tearing up. And I don't even know how to explain it. It was just, I told the physician, like I shadowed a new physician in Mohs earlier this week, and I told him like I literally get hard eyes when I'm in Mohs. I told my physician I get hard eyes. I was like, I'm so sorry. It was great, you guys. Sorry, I'm just trying to like do my mascara. I have about 30 minutes left to get ready. I need to eat breakfast. So I go home next Saturday and I have mixed feelings. I'm kind of sad, kind of happy. First, like before this week, I was really happy to be going home because I just miss home. I miss my space, I miss my routine and stuff like that. And I was kind of like last night to my mom, if I had like a week off, like I would want to come back, because this week they also let us start making our own schedule, and that's also been really nice, so I can like see some more things that I know that I'm interested in. I feel like I gotta sneeze. But I do kind of feel like because of like how busy we are here, it is kind of harder for me to get some things done. And now I'm low-key starting to feel a little stressed about all the things that I need to do because, you know, I'm still involved in the research back home, and I was able to pick up on a research project here, and it's just like kind of hard to find time to work on it because the Wi-Fi, for one, the space, like I don't like to work in silence. Like I like to kind of have a TV on in the background. Obviously I don't have a TV here, so it's kind of hard to like find that space and energy to get things done. And then we get back like around 5:30 because we have a shuttle. But everyone in the program, they were able to kind of pick their top 3 specialties. So I'm not doing like a dermatology specific program. Some people are in different specialties like ortho or radiology and whatnot. So, oh my gosh, my nose. So we get our shuttle picks up everyone, and we get back around 5:30, and by that time you're kind of pooped out from the day. So I have to do that, and then I've just been like planning some stuff for this upcoming school year. And I kind of have to like be on top of it if I want to follow the deadline that I have in my head. But once again, kind of hard to do all of that when I have 2 research projects going on. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna take back this blush when I get home. Like, I don't think I like it. It's just a Rare Beauty blush. I don't think I like it. And then before we leave, we have to do a community service research project. Like, I don't know, we have to like plan some sort of community service kind of thing. So once again, that's kind of hard to do because with what time, with what Wi-Fi can I like look at things? So I'm just kind of starting to feel a little stressed because you guys know that I'm pretty type A. And then I also I really wanted to study this summer to kind of prepare for the upcoming school year and to just like go over some things, but you know, it's hard to do that because the majority of my day, like, I'm following doctors around. By the time I get back, I'm tired. I don't really want to sit down and do Anki cards for hours. So that is also really hard to kind of get done. I definitely think when I get home, I'm gonna lock in a little bit more with the studying, and like obviously it will be easier too because I'll have a little bit more time. Like, all I need is just about an hour a day. Like, it's nothing super duper crazy with the studying. Oh my gosh, like, this blush does not move. I'm trying to blend it out and like it doesn't want to blend out, and I be looking like a clown and I hate it. So that is why I'm very excited to get home so I can get back into a routine. And then up here, which I thought was kind of weird, their gym for the summer is only open from like 9 to 6 p.m. and I'm just like, what? We get back at like 5:30, so that's not enough time to go to the gym, and I really like going to the gym. So I'm also excited to go back home so I can start going to the gym again and getting back into my Pilates classes and stuff. I have been trying to go to the gym here when I can, gosh, but that's typically on like Fridays. Oh, and they're closed on the weekend. So it's like, but I can typically go on Fridays because on Fridays we do like, I don't know, like little professional development type things. And so we typically get back like around 2:30 on Fridays. So it makes it more manageable to go to the gym on Fridays. Like, once a week isn't ideal, but you know, I gotta take it. So I'm also ready to go home so I can get back into a routine, because I feel like once you get into a routine, it's very hard to get back to it, you know? Like, it's very hard to start a habit for me. I don't know why I like to go crazy with the setting spray. But this is my little makeup routine. I'm gonna show you guys my outfit, but I'm going to eat first just so I make sure that I have something on my stomach. And then I'm gonna show you guys what I'm wearing for today for the little professional development. And I think they're gonna ask us about our community service, and me and Joanna, like, our goal is to get it done this weekend. So I hope they don't really ask too many questions because we're not gonna have the answer. Okay, so ignore the messy room, but today I'm wearing this blouse. From Boohoo. These like pants are from Old Navy. I think it goes this way. These pants are from Old Navy, and I'm wearing like these, I don't know, black flats, kind of sandal kind of things, because my other flats broke from Shein. And then I have on some earrings. I have on some earrings from Shein, some Alex and Ani bracelets, a bracelet that my mom got me that says "You're my person," and my Apple Watch. and I'm gonna run late. So thank you guys for watching.